Good morning. Welcome to Fix and Flow Yoga. My name is Alex. Today we have a 15-minute morning flow class just for stiff bodies. All right, so when you're ready, come and find yourself on the mat. By the way, this is Bailey. She's going to be helping us out today. Yeah, so find yourself in a nice seated position. Relax those shoulders down your back. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in. And exhale. Finding a nice stillness in your mind and breath. On our next inhale, we're going to shrug our shoulders and roll them down our back. Deep breath in, roll those shoulders. Just warming up the body. Connecting the movement and the breath. From here, we're just going to come into a nice tabletop position. And we're going to come into warming up the back with some cat and cow. Deep breath in, roll those shoulders, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the shoulders down. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, down. See if you can find your own rate and your own rhythm. Just seeing how this affects your body. This is your practice today, so do what feels right within yourself. We're just going to come and do 2 more here. Good girl, Bailey. And when you're ready, come to a nice neutral position. From here, we're going to start with our left hand. We're going to reach it up to the sky, do a little twist. And we're going to tuck it through your arm here. Exhale. Letting that shoulder drop to the ground. Deep breath in, come up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Coming back into neutral, we're going to come to the other side. Reach up with your right hand. And exhale through. Finding your own rhythm, your own flow. Just seeing if you can address that stiffness today. We're just going to do 2 more here. One more. Seeing if you can just let that shoulder drop to the ground here for a slightly deeper stretch. Finding a moment of stillness. We're going to come back into neutral here, making our way to a seated position. And from here, you're welcome to get a little towel or a pillow just to sit on, just to help with your forward fold. So we're gonna try to straighten our legs. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally okay. If you want, we can even start with a bended knee. So reaching up, sucking in that stomach, reaching up to the sky, and exhale, forward fold. Maybe you only make it to your shins today. That's amazing. Great job, everyone. Fingertips slide up your shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Letting your head flop over. If this feels good for you, maybe you can try pushing those knees down to the ground just a little deeper. Fingertips slide up your shins, deep breath in. Suck in your stomach, lengthen your spine, reach up. Exhale, fold. And last, your head flops down. Finding your breath, finding a moment of stillness. We're just going to reset our posture one more time, sliding our fingertips up, reaching up to the sky, and forward fold. Bringing our chest a little bit deeper down. You're welcome to hold your legs here. We're just going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out, kicking those legs side to side, shaking it out. We're going to come up onto our knees here for a brief moment, and we're going to come into a low lunge. So you can support your hands here, walk that right foot out to start, and then we're just going to walk our hands forward and seeing if you can have your knee stacked over your ankle here. As we're going to grab our hips and just reach forward, really stretching out those hip flexors. Hands come onto your hips, shoulders roll down your back, lengthen your spine. Finding some calmness, finding some stillness. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just straighten that leg for a sec. Give yourself a little break and shake it out. And we're going to sink right back into that low lunge. So we're going to bend forward with our knee. If you find that this is hurting your stabilizing knee, you're welcome to grab a pillow or a little towel. So feel free to pause the video if you need. Otherwise, sink into that hip, shoulders roll down your back, engage your core, lengthen your body, and find some stillness in your lunge. And remember, this is your practice today, so it doesn't need to look any way. Just thank yourself for showing up and giving it a good attempt. We're not trying to hurt ourselves here or overstretch. We're just trying to work with the body you got. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up into that kneeling position. We're just going to switch legs here. So reaching our left foot forward, having a nice planted stance. You can walk your hands or hips forward, rotating your hips so they're squared off with the front of your mat and your body, rolling your shoulders down your spine, lengthening your back, engaging your core. We're going to sink in. Finding a calmness in your expression, a stillness in your stance. If it's in your practice today, see if you can challenge yourself to a slightly deeper lunge. Finding that nice calm and stillness in your breath. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bailey, be good. Standing upright. Let's shake out our hips here. Taking a brief moment. And then we're going to come back into that lunge. So we're leaning forward. And just a reminder, stacking that knee over your ankle. Bailey. Lean forward. Good girl. Oh, big stretch, hey, honey? Pushing into that hip, rolling those shoulders down your back, lengthening your back. We're going to hold this for just 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. We're just going to stop and shake this out. Coming on to the stabilizing knee. We're going to come right into our next pose. We're going to extend our leg out into gateway pose. Here we're stretching our hip so we can sink into that hip and reach up and over. Holding this one just for 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7. Following your breath. Setting the tone for your day. 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Excellent work, everyone. We're going to come right to our next one here. So maybe coming to the other side of the mat, extending that left leg out, engaging the core, lengthening our spine. Hand comes onto our hip. Deep breath in, up, and over. Finding some nice stillness in your breath. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bailey, come here. 1. Bailey. And 0. Awesome work, everyone. Now, Bailey, come here. Now we're going to come into a nice spinal twist to end off our practice today. So how that works is we're just going to lay on our back. We're going to bring our knee up. Let our hands fall to either side of the mat. And let your knee flop over to the left. Just like that. Great work, everyone. Finding some nice length and stillness in your spine. Not pushing past any boundaries. Just turning within your scope. Finding that breath, that length. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that grip here. You can rock your hips side to side to shake it out. Now we're going to bring that left knee up, grabbing it with your right hand, just letting it flop over to the side, looking over that left shoulder here, finding that breath. Bailey, come here. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can reach out with that left hand to really deepen the stretch if that's in your practice today. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Excellent work, everyone. Come back to a neutral position. Bending your knees. We're just going to briefly windshield wiper our knees to kind of have a nice little spinal reset. And from here, you can extend your legs out, roll your shoulders back, and take a nice deep breath. Take a Shavasana. And from here, if you need to pause the video to take as much time as you need, please do so. Otherwise, that's the end of our practice today. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for setting the tone for your day today and joining me in my practice. Yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day out there. Me and Bailey, thank you so much for joining us today. Namaste.